Hi everybody, welcome to the vlog. Thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you've had a lovely and restful holiday season and new year. Today we're going to be looking at the new Chapter 1 bottles and glasses die set here and looking at how to celebrate your friendships this Valentine's Day. Make sure you stick around to the end of the video because I'm going to be giving you a special discount code that can get you 20% off everything you see in this video and more on the Sizzix website. So I hope you enjoy. So let's start by having a look at the die set itself here. Now this is a great one when we're looking at those spring months and the summer months ahead in the year, used especially with our fantastic colour story Sizzix cardstock. You can get these lovely bright poppy colours. I can imagine these on party invitations, I can imagine them on cards, but today we are going to focus on Valentine's Day, or rather Galentine's Day, I believe it's called. This is an up-and-coming thing with people who want to celebrate Valentine's Day, but maybe aren't in a relationship right now, or not looking for a relationship indeed. And just celebrating your friendships, because why shouldn't we get to celebrate Valentine's Day just because we're not in a relationship? We love our friends. So this is the die set here, and as you can see, we've got all these lovely elements. I'll just turn it around so you can see all of those dies that come in the set. So we've got not one, but two sentiment sets. So here we've got this lovely circular sentiment set, which I believe works with our shaker domes. We have all these glasses, so each one of these glasses and bottles has got an inlay as well so that we can change the colour for the liquid that's meant to be inside the bottles. Now I love a die set with lots of different elements like this because you can use them in so many different ways. My favourite part about this set is the little garnishes there that you can put in a cocktail. Now, as I'm doing this, I would recommend to everyone that we please drink responsibly. But here's the things that I have prepared. Now, all I've prepared for this, I just printed out a little mojito recipe card there. So we've got all the ingredients just here. And that's all we need for this. This is just a Galentine's Day gift that you can send to one of your friends, or maybe if we're able to get together to use these recipes, you know, you can make some lovely cocktails and have a lovely friendly night in. And just have a look at this. I've just done a lovely nice kind of calligraphy title there, mojito, and then again just those little ingredients down the side. Now I'm going to turn this into something lovely now, but before I do, I just want to show how easy it is to just put one of these cocktails together. So I'm going to take this one. I love these little kind of James Bondy style glasses here. I'm going to bring on my Big Shot and I'm going to cut this from two different colours. Now with this being a mojito, I would use maybe any of our kind of green shades here. But I'm using our mint julep cardstock there, especially because it's a lovely springtime sort of cardstock. So each one of these is going to cut both there. So I'm using the inner from this, and then I will use some of my Arctic Sky for the outer glass. And that's just to distinguish between the Arctic Sky and then the white background that it's going to be going on. So I'll just roll this through the Big Shot machine and stick around to the end because I am going to be showing a little technique with the inks that are just going to enhance these die cut elements here. So take the Big Shot away. Now, all we need to do is adhere this little liquid element there into the glass itself. And that's it. You've got your little cocktail glass sorted. This is where the tweezers are going to come in very handy for me. Perfect. So that's how it works. But then we've also got these lovely little garnishes that you can cut out in a few different colours. And if I just hold this up, you can already see how lovely they look, especially with these Sizzix cardstocks. They're all two-tone, so we've got the Mango Tango and the Banana Blast there, just to make that either orange or lemon slice. Now, all I need to do is to build this up and adhere it to the front of my recipe card. So I'll do that with this one, and then we'll move on to my little inking technique that I think is a really cool way to enhance a die cut piece. So I wanted to show you a different style of glass here, because I think for some reason this rounded glass here, that one just says mojito to me. Now I have added some foam tape to the back of this to make it stand out. And I'll just take those protective parts off there. And I've just cut down the foam tape to create little squares that are going to go on the back there. Now before I do that, I am going to adhere this little lemon slice to the corner. And I'll do that just using a tiny bit of my express glue, like so. Just a tiny bit is all that's needed. And then I will, do you know what? I'm going to stick that to the inside of the glass. How about that? Like this. And all these lovely colours from the cardstock, they are what is going to really make this. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to stick this down now at a lovely off angle, just to create a little bit of liveliness. And there we go. So you've got a lovely little recipe card there, and imagine a whole pack of these with different recipes, and you can just choose your colours to make it look like those certain cocktails or mocktails. And we've got these lovely little umbrella elements here. Here is also a card that I made using the bottle element from that same set. And also we've used that Celebrate. I love a small kind of calligraphy font there. Any font die, any sentiment where it's all cut out for you and it just looks like, it saves you the trouble of trying to, write it yourself. It's absolutely lovely. So both of these I absolutely love, and that only took me just a few seconds for a lovely little gift. Now, here is my technique. What I've done, I've cut an aperture there from some of our stencil film. So hopefully you can see that there. The aperture is just here, and it's just that same little glass. Now, I'm going to put this down. So where I would have created my, my little glass element, I'm going to measure where I'm going to put that. Now underneath, I'm going to match this up so that I'm going to create a kind of reflection. Now I'll take this away so that this can go flat onto there. And then I'm going to take some of my Tim Holtz Distress Minis here, some Stormy Sky, or any colour you like you can do this with, but I'm just particularly a fan of Stormy Sky. And we're going to blend over this. We're not going to go too dark. As I always say, the trick to blending with distress inks is to keep adding a little bit more. Never just go overboard, because you can always add more, but then you can't take it away once you've added it. So there we are. I just want to darken that a little bit, and there we go. Just add a tiny bit more there. Now, it's not finished there, because where I've now got this lovely imprint, it's lovely kind of shaded area there, this reflection, I'm going to meet the top with a straight section of my stencil film. Then I'm going to very, very lightly go over and create, using the same colour, just create a surface here. Now this is so light that sometimes it looks like it's not going on, but you'll see when I peel this away that there is an area there. Now, have a look at this. So what I've created here is the impression of a surface that I can now adhere my glass to. I'll just put a tiny bit on the bottom here, just so it sticks down properly. Take a little bit off, and then I can balance my glass on top. And this is going to create the effect that this glass is now sitting on top of a lovely shiny table. Just imagine it in a restaurant or something like that. And I just think that's a really cool and easy technique. And look how I've used that on my other recipe card. Just to add that little bit of sophistication. And then we've used some of our sequins and beads here just to match the colour that's inside the glass and create some bubbles. Absolutely lovely. So there we are, we've got these 3 lovely makes that we've created. Our recipe cards, these could be a gift, it could be a card front, it could be anything, but it just helps us to send something that's a bit less romantic this Valentine's Day. And then have a look at the card that we've used, and this is using the bottle element here on the front of that, but I could have used glasses there as well. So an absolutely fantastic set to enjoy this Valentine's Day or Galentine's Day. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the vlog. As promised, I thought I'd mention that you can go over to the Sizzix website, that's sizzix.co.uk if you're in the UK or Europe, and sizzix.com if you're over in the US, and use the code JOSH20, that's all one word, JOSH20, and that means that you can get 20% off everything that you've seen in this video and more. So have a look, and I will see you next time.